Hello and welcome back to another LegoManCave video. I'm going to start ticking some more jobs off the list in this one. So to start with, you may notice that the Rainbow Hotel might have shrunk just a little bit. Also, we have the Meowth hot air balloon is now complete. 2 ears completed, all the whiskers are on. So that is looking a hell of a lot better. So the reason I've showed you this one is because what I've done is decided to start stripping the old hotel, getting all the furniture out, which I've now done. So I've got 4 rooms from that hotel, but 8 in that one. They are supposed to be individual levels that all twist, but they've just doubled up over time. So I'm going to be putting it back to how it's supposed to. So not only have we already got this pre-made stuff, I'm going to give it a bit of an upgrade as well. So stick with me, you'll see how much different it's going to look by the end of the video. Okay, so I've just had a quick look through what I've got pre-built from other builds that have been taken apart and stuff already. We've got a little TV, record player, coffee machine, little sandwich bar, smoothie bar, a safe, toilet, various different versions of water butts or water coolers, whatever you want to call them, 4 single beds, a fire pit and a bench. Not much of that makes me think, oh yeah, let's use those, but let's have a play and see what else we can make to add on to all this. Okay, so a little while later and I've come up with a plan. So sofa, oven, little drawers, bed, bedside cabinet, TV. Same except coffee maker. That one I've got to put something in there. That one I've got the record player. And then I ran out of sofas, so I kind of made some more, like my own version. So I'll stick one with each of them. Okay, so now that that's done, I've also made some more bedside cabinets. I've redone all of the beds and they look absolutely fantastic all the way throughout. So yeah, now it's just a case of getting them 4 down and putting all that in. But I want to try and do something in the middle of each one so they're not all bang on the same. There's not really much else I can do there. These little beds I'm going to use as like hospital beds. I could use some of this in the hospitals and stuff as well, because I have got to do that interior still. But in the meantime, I've got 1, 4, so I've got 5 more little random things to make. There's got to be 3 or 4 wide max and then go in the middles. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so as I'm sat here building all these beautiful little things, I've got 1 left, so I'll show you all that when it's done. I've just had a delivery. Oh yeah, we got a range of new minifigures. So of course I'm going to start with my Ninja Turtles. We have Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, all with skateboards and weapons. You cannot have the Ninja Turtles without Master Splinter. That is pretty damn cool. I love it. And then again, you know, you've got all these. You can't have them without the bad guys. So we've got Master Shredder looking epic, cape and everything. Then we've got the Rhino and the Hog. Comes with guns and skateboards and all sorts. So that was a bit different. We've even got a load of leftover parts. Obviously, you get spare hands anyway, but we've got a couple of extra skateboards like Master Splinter and Shredder. Why? I have no idea. I've never seen either of them on a skateboard. We've got a load of pizzas. So that is the Ninja Turtles. Let's get on to the next one. So next up is some Disney ones that I've got for the missus. So we've got Jack and Sally, obviously there. She's got like a poison flower. He's got his pumpkin head. We have Pocahontas with a compass and some flowers. Absolutely beautiful wavy hair. The print on them is phenomenal. I must say, I love this Pinocchio. He's got a bit of an extended nose, and he's even got a goldfish bowl. How cool is that? So that is the Missy's collection. So I'm going to put them back with my Ninja Turtles, and we'll get on to the next one. For my boy Loki, he loves the film Gremlins. So we've got Gizmo, and I can't remember the name of the head gremlin, but there we go. So he's got those he's very happy with. And I got Baymax. Now, I'm umming and ahhing whether to let Loki have it and it just sit on his shelf, or I keep it and put it in the city. But I absolutely love this Baymax figure. Custom arms and everything. He's got his little case as well that he pops out of. Absolutely big fan of Big Hero 6, so I really love that figure. Right, next. Now, there's only 3 figures left. We have an amazing print of E.T. Absolutely loved E.T. as a kid, so we've got that. Then just really randomly saw Bigfoot, so I thought, I absolutely love Bigfoot as a kid. He was brilliant. I used to love watching Harry and the Hendersons. I don't know if anybody will remember that, but there's the 2 random purchases. So I'll put them with all the rest. And then anybody that knows and watches this channel will also understand why I have bought the Stay Puft Michelin Man. Now, anybody should know what this is from. If you don't, it's from the Ghostbusters. So I've put him over with the Ghostbusters Firehouse, just stick him on the top for now. Amazing detail. Somebody turned around and says, shouldn't he have a tyre? I thought that's actually a very good point. So I've got tubs and tubs of tyres underneath here. I can always put one in his hand if need be. But that is all of the minifigures. So we've got a whole new range here. The Turtles and Shredder and everybody, they will all be going in the city. Obviously, these are not mine. These are for the wife and the son. The rest of them, I'm going to figure out eventually. They're going to go in the drawer for now until I start putting people into the city. So let's get back on with this. I'll get that last one built and then I'll show you what we've done. Okay, so I'm back. I was lazy with this one and just put a treasure chest. So I'm going to show you all those in a minute. But there's also something else I forgot that needed to be done. The lobby. Ta-da! But if you look at that now, and then I've just had an idea. So these stickers, which I've just made, are going to go on here. Now that is not a bad upgrade if I do say so myself. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now the rainbows on the front I've made like 1 millimeter too bloody big. But otherwise, I actually really like that. So we'll start at the bottom. We've got the lobby. I've gone for like a laminate flooring type effect. We've got the counter, which I'm doing like a little bit of red in just because it's a rainbow hotel. Why not? We've got the benches to sit on, which I've put like black and pink. Why not? It's nice and colourful. I am missing a couple of curved pieces for there because I have absolutely none at all. But I've also done a little computer for them to check in, sit and wait. Oh, I've missed the 2 tile there, so I'll get that sorted. Plant in each corner just to spruce it up. And then we've got the hostess or the receptionist, whatever you want to call her, behind the counter. So that looks a hell of a lot better. Now let's get started on the floors. Alright, so we'll start with white. We have a gramophone which has been built, little storage box at the bottom, a bed, double chair, a stove, a bedside cabinet, and then I've put a studded brick in for a picture and a clock. Now every single one of these rooms has got the double chair, the hob, the storage, the bedside cabinet and the bed, oh, and the rug as well. But I've put one different thing in each. So this one, as I say, has got the gramophone. The white, the yellow, and the tan are the only ones which have got the pictures hanging. So all the rest of them haven't, because I've wanted to have it where they had matching bricks. Anyway, so the white one is done. So that will be the first to go on. Next is the yellow. Yet again, we've got all the same furniture, except I've put a coffee machine in. Tan, all the same, but we've got a record player. Blue, all the same, except I put a plant pot in. This one, I have put a old school jukebox in. The original build was about 2 plates higher, but obviously I couldn't do that. So I had to kind of mock it myself to shrink it down. Still does not look bad. In this one, I've put a display tank with frog Thor in. Why not? Just because. In this one, I've put a chest of jewels in. Whoa. Then if I go to the green one, it's got an old school TV in, or what I would class as an old school TV anyway. So now it's time. Oh yeah, also empty. We got person in there cooking. Harry Potter. We got somebody in there going into the storage box. Harry's practicing his magic. Then in here we got a pirate sitting on a bench. And then in this one, we've got a girl sat by the bed. So now all that's left to do is stack all these bad boys up, and then I'll show you what I've done to the roof. So here we have the Rainbow Hotel, all stacked up and twisted. I got this twisted idea from a building I saw in Bricks' city. I made this mock a long time ago. I'm just trying to keep improving on it. Now, it did have a flat white roof. As you know, I've taken down that old one. So here is the new roof for this Rainbow Hotel. Looks a hell of a lot better. And I've even added a little water tower thing on the backside. Why I've got a random dragon on it, I don't know. Always have done. Probably always will do. But the Rainbow Hotel is now complete. Ching! So tell me, what do you think of my Rainbow Hotel? Does it look a lot better? I think so. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. In the next few videos, I have been ill, so I'm kind of working my way back up to it. I've got 3 sets of lights to get done to some buildings on this side of the city. And if you've watched the last video, you'll know exactly what buildings those are. So on that note, I want to say a massive thank you very, very much for watching. Team Rocket's blasting off again. That looks so much better now it's finished. I know the nose just looks weird still. But anyway, getting off topic. Thank you all very much for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye-bye.